Welcome, guys. How's it going? Today's a very special day. Today I have with me Dan from Bethel. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Coach Dan, Director of Esports at Bethel University. So making the trip over
Yeah.
here to play. Guys are excited.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. Really exciting day. The players are getting ready, warmed up right now. A little bit of a late start just with team travel and everything like that. But we're excited to go. I feel like we got two really good teams here today. So
Yeah, we've had a pretty competitive history over the last couple of years. Guys know each other. Should be some good matchups.
yeah.
And then, of course, playing in person versus online makes a big difference, right?
Yeah, I know our players are really excited to not have that like online lag a little bit. So we're really excited to be able to do this. And I think in 4 or 5 minutes here we'll get the game started.
Yeah, excited.
Well, thanks Dan for coming, and we'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right, guys. Looks like we got Palutena from Bethel.
Yep. So that is Gus. He's our sophomore from Mishawaka, Indiana. Went to Penn High School.
Nice. Looks like we got Chris starting out here. He was a little bit of a dual main, playing Wolf here today. Definitely one of our better players for sure.
Yeah.
We're getting into it.
Here we go.
Probably don't necessarily need to taunt at the beginning for this this week. A little bit of neutral, filling each other out.
Yeah, fans, don't expect much commentary from me. This game confuses me.
Yeah, so I think for this matchup, Palutena really wants to get in and combo this Wolf and get some edge guards with... Wolf doesn't have a very great recovery or way to deal with those projectiles. From Wolf, we're going to be looking for some lasers and try and get the early kill confirms, because Wolf can kill very early, but he also dies very early. Good forward air and a nair. A little bit of lead on the first stock for Gus from Bethel.
Yeah, Gus is. This was pretty much his main character last year. Palutena. He's picked up another character this year. We might see it later on next game. But there you go, Bethel taking first stock. So it's interesting to see him come out with the Palutena in this first game.
I didn't even know you guys had Palutena. Hopefully our players knew that, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Nice parry from
They did.
Gus. Yeah, the interesting part was we were all warming up together too, so we kind of saw the characters. Chris going for the 2-frame, not able to get it again. Chris looking to close out this stock while Gus is just adding on more damage.
So how do you feel this matchup is just character-wise? Palutena versus, what is it, Wolf?
Yeah, Wolf. I think it's pretty even. There's a right way to play it for sure on either side. Wolf kind of want to choose his openings on when he goes, and he needs to be using laser to counteract like all the projectiles that Palutena has. But I think like the most important part in this matchup is edge guarding for sure. I'm not really sure who's favored in this matchup character-wise.
I mean, both players are very talented, Chris and Gus and stuff, and so.
I mean, there's some of the best players on the best teams in our conference. As it's still very even in the first game here.
That's the thing I've noticed with Smash is, I mean, it's just like little tiny things, little technical aspects that can make the difference between, you know, winning and losing.
Good DI by Chris. Gets caught by the fire though.
There we go.
Well, up smash.
There, I was going to say, I feel like it's going to one stock to one stock left.
Whoever comes out with this stock is going to be a very important advantage to have the character counter pick and the stage counter pick for the next match. So although a one stock advantage doesn't sound like a lot, it's really important who wins this first game, and it is going to be down to the wire what it looks like. Oh, nice combo. Oh, almost able to get him off the top there. A lot of damage on the Wolf here. Gets him off stage in edge guard position, able to get back to ledge.
Yeah, and Wolf's not that heavy, so I know
It's
dying
not that
at about
heavy.
128 or 130, so
yeah, doesn't have a
close.
great recovery either. And Palutena has been having some really good edge guards so far this game. Back to neutral a little bit here. Wolf off stage.
there we go.
Good punish on the jump get up. Oh, could have been an early kill there. That was close. Goes for a side B, gets punished. A lot of end lag on that move. Palutena going for the edge guard, able to make it back.
I feel like it's getting close here.
Good DI, almost kills on the dash attack. Yeah, that's
There
gonna
it
do it.
is. I was
Palutena
gonna
back
say,
there.
nice. Well, here when I was saying 130 killed the first two, but
Yeah.
now he's up to 160. And okay, so Bethel taking an early one stock lead. So like you were saying,
Yeah.
that first game is very important.
Yeah. So curious to see who we'll put in here against the Palutena. Just need to clean up the one stock, but Bethel is going to have the advantage when they put in their next person that they'll already know who we're playing and we'll have the stage counter pick. So we'll be right back with some more Game 1 action.
So who you think's gonna go next here for Valpo?
I'm going to guess our K rule.
There you go.
I said that before you picked it. I'm only saying that because we have two of them, so we have a higher likelihood of putting one in. So this is most likely our captain. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is Josh, our K rule.
Okay.
But he's our captain. Believe it or so K rule isn't one of the best characters, and actually kind of does horrible in this matchup. But for some reason, he makes K rule look like he's like a really good character, at least when he plays against me. But it's going to be important for him to try and close out this stock because this is a matchup you do not want to play for very long because you can get comboed very easily.
Well, and if Gus can maybe get lucky and take it one stock before he gets killed, that would obviously be good for Bethel, putting them in a good. Now, I mean, our guys are familiar playing against the K rule because we had a former player that was his main, and then he kind of helps out from a coaching standpoint. So,
but very familiar in this matchup.
Yes.
Good to know. See, we don't get this insight typically on the broadcast. I don't think we're super familiar with Palutena, at least personal experience, but I guess it's a common character. Wow, good edge
There we go.
K-Roll, the
Just what I was talking about.
second heaviest character in the game, able to kill him relatively early with that back air. So good lead for Bethel here. We'll see if Josh can close it out. Just misses on the grab read and gets the forward smash. So we're back to 6-5. Big thing to note here, however, is that Bethel will be able to choose what character they're going to put in against the K-Roll, which they already know. And they're going to be able to get the stage counter pick as well. Yep. So you guys got a solid lead, not too big, definitely defeatable, but you guys are winning.
In Smash, no lead is safe until all stocks are gone.
Yeah, you guys are in a good spot though. So I'm curious to see who we'll put in next. Do you have any ideas? Any guesses?
I have no idea because I'm not quite sure what kind of matchup goes against K Rule and everything.
The only character who I know you have who's a good matchup is Luigi. I feel like is a really good matchup because K Rule is pretty susceptible to getting comboed.
And if it is the Luigi, that's Blake, or a freshman, and who, is a good Luigi.
I've heard he's good.
So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll be right back, guys, with some more Game 1 action. All right, getting back into it here. We'll have RK Rule versus yet to be determined.
Yeah.
Looks like we're still taking a little bit of time to get settled in.
Yeah, I feel like probably Blake will go in, the Luigi. So that's what I'm guessing.
That's my guess. Guess we'll get a little teaser from the tag.
We'll see.
Oh, not what I guessed.
Little surprise. We got Shade, so we got so that's Manny. He's our senior captain.
All right.
He was has played a variety of characters. Formerly Captain Falcon and Pac-Man, and so he's rocking the Sephiroth. So, all right.
We do have a Sephiroth on our academy team, so a little familiar with the matchup. Sephiroth is going to be looking to zone with his long range, but K-Rool has these really good projectiles that are going to be tough to get through. K-Rool with a pretty good start. Do want to know he is down a stock at the beginning of this match as well.
Yeah. A little concern there with Manny jumping up to 72% right away. But
yeah. He got a little opening. I think he's settling down a little bit. The K-Rool projectiles can get difficult to get used to. You just keep throwing them. They're kind of tough to punish too, pretty safe. Has very good patience from Manny, you said?
Yes.
Manny, yep. Just about even here. K-Rool in an edge guard situation. Manny really going to be looking for those down air 2 frames where we see the sword kind of go through the stage a little bit, as that can spike K-Rool pretty early.
So fun fact with Manny, a couple years ago, we hosted a on-campus Smash tournament. And Manny finished top 3, and as a result of that, he earned a walk-on position to our team.
Oh wow!
And then subsequent years, earned a scholarship and everything, so it was nice.
Yeah, we host intramural Smash tournament once a year, and we're always keeping an eye out for any players who are already on campus. Probably the best way to recruit is people who are already here. So the dash attack gonna kill the K rule. So both players have taken about a stock. Very even percent here.
There we go. Looking like stepping up again a little bit. I feel like the first part he was taking his time somewhat, and now he looks a little bit more aggressive in his attacks. Yep.
Oh, not great landing on stage there. Only able to get an up air punish. You know, if Bethel is able to finish out this stock without losing one, we would not be in a very good position. K-Rule, we really need to take a stock here just to keep it within reach and pretty doable. Both players slowing down a little bit, looking for their opening. Great back air, just keeping his advantage. K-Roll just trying to get back to neutral here. And there we go. There's the down air I was talking about.
All right.
So we see Dan very happy here, up 2 stocks.
Henry's not.
Me, not very happy.
But it's a long game. It's the best of 2 out of 3 here in the GLEC. So I feel like, you know, as close as these 2 teams are, it could go 3 games.
And still in it for game 1, just not in a great position for Valpo. But you know, game 1 isn't over yet, and we're gonna go down swinging for sure.
Yeah. So Bethel at 5 stocks and Valpo down to 3.
So I'm gonna guess we'll probably put in our link here, which I think is probably our 3rd best player. So we'll see what happens when we're back.
Okay.
All right, so we do have the link coming in here.
3, 2, 1.
This is the stadium, right?
Yep, this is PS2. Very neutral stage, kind of. So in this matchup, Link is definitely going to be wanting to kind of stay away, like as far as possible away, using his boomerang, arrow, and bomb, all of his projectile tools, while Sephiroth really wants to get in, keep this advantage state. As he's doing a really good job of it right now. So this is Bethel's last player, or this is Valpo's last player, while Bethel has 2 more stocks and then another player as well. So Valpo really looking to close out this game with 2 or 3 stocks left, while Bethel is just trying to keep this advantage and close out the game.
Yeah, so far, Bethel doing a good job here.
Yeah, at this point in the game, as long as it's even, kind of, because you have the advantage, you're pretty happy. So, good air dodge getting through the forward air.
Character weight matchup here. So what do we... Sephiroth Link,
is...
definitely heavier character.
Sephiroth
take
is
more?
actually very light.
Okay, light.
So, which it doesn't exactly look at. Link's kind of a middleweight and the forward tilt able to get Link. So Sephiroth is a little bit lighter than Link here. While they're passing back and forth the explosive from Link there.
Yeah, both characters are pretty speedy. Got a lot of
Yeah.
quick moves.
So when Sephiroth gets those wings, when he's a higher percent, he becomes way faster and does more damage. And he also gets extra jump. So he's kind of in his like evolved form, I guess, right now. So when he has those wings on the back, he's quite a bit stronger.
I'm an F1 fan. He's got DRS.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, going for the edge guard with the down air, gets caught by the Link up B.
So Valpo can't afford to lose any more stocks
Yeah,
here in this
we can't
matchup.
really afford to lose that one, because then we'd need to 3-stock the next person, which, you know, with these level teams is extremely unlikely. Link seems to be doing a better job this stock, but then again, he's at 97%, so really a few hits will do it for him. And we see those wings come out for Sephiroth, so he's going to be a bit faster and stronger now as well. Back air getting Link off stage. Link just trying to get back to neutral here. It's the up B out of shield punishing the dash attack. Very important here. Probably the biggest stock of the game so far. Just misses the down air.
Yes.
No tech. Oh, almost punishes the roll. The dash attack comes out pretty slow. Can't think of any words to say because I'm just so focused on the game.
My heart's racing a little bit here.
Well, goes for a little edge guard. Both players gonna have a little fundies being nervous right now, as they're also aware how important this stock is.
And of course they're playing the intense music in the background.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the happy music. This is like the action adventure music.
So you see Link kind of playing that projectile game, playing a lot farther back, waiting for that moment to get in. Sephiroth in his fast mode, so we got to be careful. He can definitely approach pretty quick. Go over there. Both players have not had a hit for at least 30 seconds. Really looking for their moment. Oh, and the dash attack kills. That was very important for Bethel.
Yes. Puts them in a much more
Very
advantageous
good spot. Yeah.
spot for this game here.
Yeah. So we saw how important both players valued that stock. Is they really didn't hit each other for about a minute straight there, just waiting for a spot.
Yeah.
And a missed grab gets the up B. But that's obviously, of course, right when he gets the kill, he doesn't take any percent, and then he kills him right back. So we got 3 stocks to 1. Bethel has 3, Valpo has 1. So we'll see who they put in next year, but definitely quite a hill to climb for Valpo to be able to take this game 1, and Bethel's sitting in a really good spot.
Yeah. Good match so far.
Yeah. We'll be right back. So we got the Luigi coming in from Bethel. I want to talk a little bit about this
Yeah.
Luigi.
Yeah, so this is our freshman, Blake. Signed him. He came from Carmel High School, so
Okay.
big time program. So he's been doing great. I mean, coming in, obviously a esports player in high school, very good player. Main's Luigi, and that's pretty much what he plays right now. But he plays it very well.
Yeah. I mean, all you really need in this game is one character. For some of the other games we play, we have bans and characters
Right.
fall in and out of meta, where this is just very stagnant. All you need to do is just kind of play one character and master it.
And I mean, you can go a couple different ways on that. Yeah, you can if you have a completely cracked character,
Yeah.
you could play them all day long. But I try to tell our guys, hey, at least have a secondary
Yeah.
from a matchup standpoint.
'Cause I don't know if this Link getting up to 54% looks like he's kind of just feeling out the Luigi. Will give us a little bit of knowledge on how the Luigi plays, filling out this matchup a little bit. For Valpo to take game one, he's going to need to take all three of those stocks without losing one, and he's not going to be able to
And
do
no.
that. Yeah, I kind of,
Real quick.
wasn't looking great.
Okay.
So, Bethel taking
Okay.
game one.
Yes.
So, pretty decently close set. It was exciting. Once we got to that last game, it was 3 stocks to 1, and I don't really think anyone is capable of 3 stocking anyone else.
Particularly at this level here.
Yeah, at this level. So we're not going to see much of that happening today. But Bethel up 1-0, and we'll see what Valpo is able to change, and if Bethel kind of keeps that same strategy and lineup, or what they learned from the first game as well.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
we'll be right back. All right, first game of game 2 right here. 9 stocks to 9. We got Link versus Palutena. We saw the Palutena play very well and start out strong in game 1. So we saw the Link kind of anchor for us in game 1 as well. So I haven't seen this matchup yet on stream.
Yeah. We kind of were wondering whether your best player was going to start off or finish off. So we figure he's probably going to try to anchor this little different strategy here. So
in my
we're seeing.
opinion, for who I think our like better players are, it looks like we're kind of anchoring with them. But I feel like they're also like all kind of in the same tier range also. So I feel like anyone kind of has the opportunity to make a big moment in the game as well.
So last game we saw Sephiroth versus Link.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing the Palutena versus Link. How do you see this matchup being a little bit different and strengths, weaknesses?
So Link once again wants to play that projectile game, kind of as always. Not a super exciting character. And then Palutena wants to get that advantage and keep that advantage. It's very hard for characters to land against Palutena with that massive up air. And they can also get comboed very easily. Palutena's really going to want to close out those edge guards, and Link kind of just wants to maintain center stage and just kind of control the neutral and pace of the game. Good counter for the edge guard, going for the bomb recovery. Wow! So Link does a bomb recovery there, able to up B and kill the Palutena, gets caught by that up B. So that's like a little bit of a Link tech. Link doesn't have a phenomenal recovery, but if he uses this bomb and places it correctly, he can hit himself back toward the stage. So that's something he had kind of been working on, but it's a really flashy play and looks cool. But Palutena did not look like they're expecting that, but able to bring it back to even with the down throw fair.
I was going to say, she needed to get that second. She needed to get that stock. And
some nair loops. Oh, gets the downer. That's going to kill super early. Bethel completely back in control. I felt like we had a lot of momentum there, and Bethel just completely took it back as they're fully up a stock.
I kind of feel like that was a Mad Gus moment. He was mad at losing that first stock. He's like,
able to get the 2-frame. As the counter, Link able to tech it to get back to stage, but still in this recovery position. Another 2-frame. Oh, and he reads it this time as we see the bomb hit. He was charging up that ability, anticipating Link getting back to stage. And Bethel starting off really strong.
Whoa.
So I
didn't expect that, but
yeah,
we'll take it.
So when you saw the first bomb recovery, you were a little surprised, and it looked like Palutena was as well, but they were ready for that second one for sure. Yeah, that's a little cool tech, and it's a little flashy too, and he was able to get the kill. But
well, and maybe Gus is thinking, okay, he did it first game, gonna try to do it again. So yeah, like I said, being a little bit more ready for it this next one.
And in that second stock, able to get him off stage and get that downer, kills him at like 40% is like super big too. So Bethel having a lot of momentum coming out of game 1, up 8 stocks to 6. So we'll see who we throw in next and see if we can kind of even it back out in game 2.
Yeah. pretty much the same characters. So
So we got Chris coming in playing Wolf. A little bit of a dual main. We're seeing just Wolf today. So we'll see Palutena just lose that one stock.
and so this was a rematch of game 1
Yep.
in the first bout.
And the rematch, Palutena won with one stock left. So we'll kind of see how this one goes.
Well, and probably going into this game, like we said, we felt like maybe Chris would probably anchor, but after losing those, that first matchup, they kind of had to rethink their strategy and put him in as second.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really the coach or captain, so I don't know what the exact strategy was, but that's what it appeared like to me for sure.
Well,
I think you're right.
Being up 2 stocks for Bethel, Valpo says, okay, we need to rethink. We can't afford to go down any further. We have to try to even this up.
A pretty even start so far, similar percent. Wolf decides to go to PS2, which is definitely a better stage for Wolf than Palutena. Not able to get the down smash too for him. Yep.
Now, why is that? Just because of a more compact?
Yeah,
shorter...
Wolf really wants to be close combat to Palutena, where Palutena kind of wants to use her projectiles and stay away and look for openings and combos. So it's kind of a smaller stage, and the blast zones are pretty even all across the board. But yeah, a little bit of a smaller stage. Wolf able to get some earlier kills, but that also kind of favors Palutena as well, as we see some good DI barely able to live. Not able to get the up smash. Forward tilt gonna kill. Not great DI from Bethel there.
Okay. Bethel's got to get this stock here quick before too much damage on their side.
Yeah. Chris looking to get some of that extra credit percent. That back there just doesn't kill. Another one definitely will. It's the down tilt, not able to confirm on the forward air, and the nair is going to clip and kill. So 30% lead here for Chris. Another thing to note is this is Valpo's second player, while this is Bethel's still first. So for Valpo to be in a good spot, Chris really wants to close this stock out without losing another one. We talked about at game 1, there were a few important interactions and stocks that really decided the game, and this is going to be one of them for sure.
Yep. For Valpo, yes, definitely.
Palutena at kill percent, but able to get in front neutral. Wolf's is struggling to get back to the ground.
Ooh, there's that
up air
what we
kills
just
early.
talked about.
Yeah.
That's not what Valpo wanted to see.
Yeah. And SDs, but it doesn't really matter because I feel like Palutena definitely did their job and more, able to take 5 stocks. So we have Valpo at 4 and Bethel at 6. So I don't think that was intentional, but she kind of just fell off the stage after they took the stock.
Yeah, no.
But they definitely did their job.
Keep fighting, but still, exactly. Taking that.
Yeah.
Better to do it then than having not taken that second stock.
That kind of interaction was the one that mattered before when they took that stock, and then it's like, okay, you've definitely accomplished your job. You've taken 5 of the 9 stocks for just being 1 out of 3 players. So Bethel with a great lead in game 2 here, and we'll be right back with Valpo's final player in game 2.
Okay.
So we got Sephiroth from Bethel coming in here. Chris with the Wolf with 1 stock left. 4 stocks for Valpo, 6 stocks for Bethel in game 2 in this best of 3 series.
Yeah. Sticking on the same stage.
Yep.
Interesting.
This is like the very neutral stage too, so like everyone's used to playing on this and comfortable with this. What we're going to be looking for in this matchup specifically with the characters is Sephiroth kind of wants to stay away, use that sword. He has an extremely long sword and is able to zone. Well, Chris wants to use these lasers to kind of find his ins and openings, get the combos, and try and get a kill early.
Yeah, that's like a samurai sword on steroids.
Yeah, it's very long, and it hits pretty hard. You know, especially for him being new to this character too, it's pretty impressive how he's able to pilot them.
Well, and I think this is his main this year. I mean, last year, Captain Falcon. He was a pretty solid Captain Falcon player. Almost beat Laird in the fall land with Captain Falcon. So if you,
which is impressive considering Chris plays a lot of Captain Falcon, so we're very familiar with that matchup too. Bethel doing a good job getting up to 80%, as I wouldn't say they necessarily need to, they just need to kind of get this stock eventually where Valpo really wants to get 2 stocks here. So they're able to get 1, but they are at 88%, so we'll see what they're able to do here. I'd say a win for Bethel looks like cleaning out the stock here, while for Valpo we really just want to get 1 stock here while keeping ours. Counter going the wrong way, not able to punish it, and there's that downer kill again.
He is deadly with that. Okay, wow.
So we got Bethel with 5 stocks and Valpo with 3, so still maintaining that 2 stock lead. And we're most likely going to have our K-roll coming in next, our captain, our anchor. So we'll see what he's able to do.
Yeah, this is Valpo's up against the wall here on this one.
Tall hill to climb. So I think the way that Bethel wins this game is if they're able to take these 2 stocks with only losing 1 or none to be in a good spot for the final game. But, you know, with this Sephiroth, after watching him play, that's definitely a tall order. So we'll see. But we'll be right back with some more Game 2 action. All right, so we are on Valpo's last character, our captain Josh on King K. Rule. As Sephiroth will lose a stock here. Bethel with 5 stocks, Valpo with 3. Best of 3 series.
This is a tough matchup here for Valpo right now.
Yeah, we're on game point here, or Bethel's on game point here. Only needed to take these 3 stocks from King K. Rule. as an extremely good start for Sephiroth. Not what you want to see if you're Valpo. All the way up to 91%. You know, we saw these two face off in game one, and we saw King K. Rool kind of get that early, like 70-80% in that first interaction. But Sephiroth able to kind of be comfortable in this matchup and able to start off strong early.
Well, yeah, and we saw that in that beginning, that was the first matchup. Obviously, Sephiroth just played a game against Wolf, so he was already warmed up, getting going, and we can obviously see it in this matchup. And having played him before, he kind of knows what he needs to do.
We definitely started seeing him settle into this matchup like towards the middle and the end of the first time these two played. But definitely starting off strong. Not able to recover from that one.
Yeah.
I think
Nice
he lost
ledge guarding, is it?
Yep, ledge guard.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Yep, King K. Rool has a very good ledge trap.
My one Smash knowledge comment for the day.
There you go. You know a little bit of lingo. So Sephiroth able to get that evolved form. Keeping King K. Rool off the edge, and that forward smash was a huge read, able to bring it back to one stock apiece.
Yeah.
So Valpo is going to need to be able to take 4
here.
stocks. Yeah, stock point, match point, all that. Keep in mind Bethel also does have another player after this, while Valpo does not.
Yeah, K-Roll's got to get this kill for Valpo.
For
to
any chance,
stay
any
in the
hope. And the back air is going to do it.
And wow. And that's it.
So
My guys get lunch today on me.
Oh, you did? Okay.
That was the incentive.
Yeah, they deserved it, yeah. So we got Bethel winning 2-0. Congratulations to them, improving to 4-1 on the year, while we fall to 4-1 on the year.
Yeah.
So
I think Coach Corey wants to come in and chat briefly, talk a little bit about the game,
oh,
if
yeah,
that's okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be right back with some.
And maybe we'll bring a player
coaching
on.
or player
Couple of the players have maybe that'd be good to maybe
absolutely.
get a couple of your players on and stuff. So yeah, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, and don't move. Stay right there.
What's up? Well,
Scooch.
We are
there we
in
go.
frame. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in frame.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Big dubs.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, hello, I am CQ9. You guys have probably seen me before if you have tuned into these streams before. But we have a new person here. That is because Bethel decided to come play in person today, as you guys saw earlier. So,
Hour-long road trip. I am Argentum, otherwise known as Corey. I run the Bethel stream over on our Twitch channel. BUPLIT Sports, please go check it out. But yes, this game was an absolute blast. Valpo is one of our favorite opponents to fight, and that we got to come here and play them in person is actually just so cool.
of course. Homies don't let homies play Wi-Fi.
Not a chance. No, not at all. And honestly, the most exciting part now is even like irrespective of the results of the game, we get to play friendlies now.
Exactly.
That's what we're super hyped about.
Exactly.
But as far as the game went, I was really impressed with how everybody played, regardless of like the team or anything.
Yeah.
It's just I believe the matchups just boil down to like the right people going in at the right times. Because I feel like in terms of skill level, we're all around the same area.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just
the matchups are really important.
Exactly.
The character choices.
You get like Palu like starting every time. It's just a rough spot to be.
Yeah.
But I'm really impressed with how you guys play. It's always a joy to see you guys every semester. You guys turn up
Yeah.
every time somehow. So
And we love playing you guys. We actually look forward to our matches. Yeah,
honestly.
it's so much fun.
And it was a bummer to see like the GLEC get split up the way it has this year, just because like of the community that a lot of these schools have built. But it's still just an absolute blast to hang out with you guys, especially in person. That's what I'm so happy
Heck
about.
yeah. This game is so much better in person.
By miles.
It just makes it so much more fun being able to actually talk with you guys.
Exactly, and then the trash talk potential.
Exactly.
It's a blast, dude. But yeah, a particular note. I want to shout out, Gut, our Palutena. He did very well starting both times. Made a huge lead. There was like a deciding factor, I want to say, in both of the games. But another shout out goes to your guys' Link Dwarva. That was one of the matchups we hit hard because, frankly, our team sucks with zoners. So that is the one we focused on the most.
All right, write that down. Write that down.
Honestly, but that is to say that you guys are a solid team, and we respect the way you guys play. So we had to prepare for
Yeah,
it.
we love playing against you guys. We look forward to it every time.
Likewise, man.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it for all I had to say, though.
That's all I got as well. Good. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for showing up in person.
Absolutely.
So,
Thanks for having us.
yeah, of course. So we will see you guys next time.